bring the mic closer to my mouth this time. It's not like I'm saying it super loudly.
They can hear you. The mics are quite good. And we haven't got engine noise to contend with, so they can hear you fine.
It's fascinating how my life is so much more
Yeah, we'll be shortly. Okay, do you want to start the checks? Yeah. Good to know. Yeah, good in the back. Yep. Yeah, it's quicker. You probably won't make it in this sort of wind, because then you'll be landing downwind.
True. So, best option is the right.
Yep, and they're all into wind as well, or into wind and uphill.
And then get the safety line.
Yeah, and no, I mean, we call it crosswind landing on the old 3-5 direction, so it's no landing from right to left across there today, so it'll be a strong tailwind. If we had a northerly wind coming from the left, that's a fantastic option. And northerly days are great for practicing the launch failures and the abbreviated circuits.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can touch down just past the fence, stop before you're even in front of the stairs. Yeah. Right, canopies. If that situation happens, I'll demonstrate it. But obviously we try to avoid it.
Well, what is it though?
As in if the rope goes very slack, so we're catching up with the tug and we end up with a huge bit of slack rope between us.
Yeah.
You don't want to snatch that back because you'll snap the links.
Yeah.
So you have to.
Should I close that and leave that open?
Do what you want. Whatever's not distracting. My only rule is don't fiddle with it when we're actually flying or taking off specifically.
Yeah.
Don't try and sort it out. So make sure it's set before we start the roll.
Just get it. You know what? For takeoff will do closed and I'll do a little air vent next to it open.
I find they don't do too much the vents.
I mean, if you angle it correctly, then leave.
Okay, you have.
Ready? Open. Close. Stick on the back stop before takeoff. We're going to give that a bit of left rudder. Not much, just in case that push. And if anything, obviously a bit of right stick.
Yeah. And remember, if you're steering at all at slow speeds, the glider wants to tip over in the opposite direction when you steer, so sometimes you need the stick to sort of help it from that. So it's, yeah, it really is using all of the controls independently. Okay.
went through all that rough area. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, we just get flung around again.
Bust the noise zone.
Huh?
George is about to bust the noise zone. Marlow Bottom's a noise abatement zone. He's going to fly us straight over it. He's not done much towing recently, so he might not know or might have forgotten.
So they don't like when the tug goes above?
Yeah, it's a NAS. It's restricted for taking off. Oh well. Hopefully they weren't looking. But over in Freeth and Lane End, on the other side of the airfield over there, they really complain if you're like 1 millimetre into the noise zone. They're terrible about it. I've been in a washing machine today, and it's all over the place.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice and smooth, sometimes it's not.
So going over here a little bit low as well, but let's just stick with it. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine for us to cross.
Yeah, let's just not release yet.
Yeah, get a lot higher.
He's not getting a great climb rate actually, and we're quite high above him as well, so we should just check in a little bit lower. That's good. That's alright. You know when you're too low because you'll feel the prop wash.
Yeah. I go too low, then I go too high. I think he's noticed me going over into the power.
You feel it in the tug, you feel every little bit of out of position, especially to the sides. Just try and keep his wheels on the horizon.
That's what I'm doing, but it's like I'll get him on there and then I'll go too high or go too low. I can get his mirror on the horizon. I can get his wings on the horizon.
It's the wheels you want, really.
Yeah. If I keep going down just a rather too low. Say, if I keep just nudging the thing down just a bit.
Anyway, he's about to bust airspace now if he keeps going that way, so might be expecting us to release.
So release?
Yeah, if you're ready. I mean, he's keeping us in airspace here, but...
Wait for the level up.
Where's the airfield?
It's not 12, it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's behind us. That's probably more at 7 o'clock, but yeah, it's behind us.
I don't know my 24-hour clock. I was going to say 12 because I thought 12 was behind us.
So obviously we're a little bit above 2,000 feet here, so we just need to make sure we keep it out of the airspace.
Yeah, that's why I'm turning back.
Do you know where the airspace boundary is?
It's that
So if you look down at your sort of, that row of houses there, the 10 o'clock there, that street of houses, that village if you like, our end of that, so by these woods, that's one boundary, so that's a corner. And then if you draw a line from there up to, you see the motorway, the bridge across the motorway on the right, underneath the tug. Yeah. That's so if you draw a line there, that's the boundary between the 4 and the 3,000. And then if you go back to our row of houses on the left here, and you were to draw a line from there to the big roundabout at Handy Cross behind us, this side of it we're in the 3000. If we were on the left side of the line, we'd be in the 2000.
Yeah.
So we're okay here, but if you were sort of over Marlow Bottom, this village just on the other side of the dump, you would be you'd be breaching, busting the airspace. Soon you're going to be so low anyway. Tuck's just down there. Well,
because you don't want to go too far that way.
Yeah.
It's nice to keep the high altitude for as long as possible because it's so nice when you fly high.
Yeah, there's not a lot of lift here now, and I think it is just the sea air has come in and killed it all off. You see, there's top cover as well now. That'll be cutting it off.
In my opinion, that was probably one of the smoothest counter turns I've ever done.
Felt pretty good. Have you done turn reversal before? So if I take control quickly, there's one where you sort of roll it on the heading like this, and you stop the nose swinging out. If you're doing it badly, it'd sort of look like that. Yeah. You want to try that? You have?
I think I have done.
So yeah, just try snapping left and right, full rudder and stick. And then reverse it. Let it go over a bit more. Yeah, keep it in, now go back. That's it. Keep it in, and now back. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, you can stop. It's just a good little coordination exercise, especially if you fly a new type of glider, because they're all different, right?
Yeah. When you turn back in a second.
Yeah. It's very strong drift. So it's sort of into wind about there, and you can feel it on the nose. So can you remember your radio calls?
Charlie's, looking radio, Charlie's Zulu, downwinds for runway, downwind 06.
Yeah, just make sure you say glider Charlie Zulu, because then that tells them that when you downwind, they know you're on the gliding side then. And same again, but final 06 if you can get it in on the final call, good. And just really think about your positioning in the circuit and really watch. Just add the vario into your scan when you're coming down.
The thing I'm doing right now is I'm testing the drift.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing how much I'm going to have to craft.
Yeah.
Which, just looking now, is a lot.
Yeah. It'll be a little bit less strength down there, but yeah, it'll still be significant.
Yeah. Because right now we're semi-heading towards the bridge.
So for me, the scan when I'm in the circuit, it's airspeed, vario, landing area, airspeed, vario, landing area, and obviously throwing in a more general lookout as well. But that's kind of my thing. Am I flying fast enough? Am I in lift or sink? How does my angle to that landing area look? And I'm just repeating that over and over and making adjustments. What do you mean, how does it work?
Like, how does it know if we're going up or down?
So it's just a pressure instrument. It's just like an airspeed indicator. It's just measuring.
Oh, so when it's high pressure, it means we're going
So
up.
there's a total energy probe at the back and then the static ports on the side, and it measures the difference between the total energy at the back and the static pressure. So there's ports in places that aren't affected by our airspeed, and there's ports in places that are. And it basically does a kind of not a calculation, but the analog version of subtracting those two, and what you're left with is your rate of climb on descent, essentially.
We're in lift right now.
Yeah, in a straight line.
Not semi-straight.
Yeah, let's not go too far this way.
Yeah, it's going to start turning back in a second because we're already getting close to high speed.
Yeah. It's hard to judge when to start the circuit on these days.
Yeah. It's beautiful being in the glider though, because the only noise you really have is the wind.
Yeah, it's great.
Should we do one more spin?
Yeah, go on. Well, not a spin, but
yeah, another time.
but just keep an eye on that the height that you lose as you're going round, just as a frame of reference, you know.
Yeah.
But I really want you to start judging your height from the ground.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I keep looking out as well.
So compare that to what you see on the altitude. So now bear in mind that the wind, while we've been turning, will have drifted us quite sort of close to the
We're
airfield.
near the base length with the landing.
Yeah, so I would tighten this up a little bit and then join the circuit. Let's, you know, move out a little bit that way as you come in.
Shall I do the thing now?
Yeah.
If I'm ready, fly the Charlie zoom downwind and up the 06.
Good. Now we're really cramped in, but we're also losing height. So, you know, do what you need to do. I'm here, but I want to see how you deal with it.
If anything, we can do that handle again. It's a fun one. Very bumpy.
Yeah, quite a strong lift there. But that's alright. I think that's sort of done us quite well there. So let's keep it in this direction.
If anything, we can charge. We can do a longer layout.
Yep, but I think the height's good at the moment.
Yeah.
We're a little bit close, that's all I'd say, but keep it going.
I'm trying to get us out, but like the more I turn around,
You'll just lose height too much if you do that. So yeah, like you say, you can just, the diagonal, maybe only put a little bit on, you know? So perhaps we can think about that now.
Well,
when you're ready, do the...
Put brakes on diagonal.
No, not the brakes, just turn diagonal when you're ready.
Whoa.
Maybe straighten up there. Be thinking about that base.
Go a little further now.
Yeah.
So, shall I do final for now?
Yep.
Fly the Charlie to the final. Runway 06, fly beside. And
Yeah, brakes.
out.
Yep, and just 2/3 for now. Let's try and get 60 knots. And then adjust the brakes as needed. And just remember, once we're levelling off and flaring, you're going to need to adjust with the rudder, because there's a significant difference.
Whoa.
That's it. Just fly it, keep flying it. Start to look down the runway now, look towards the end. Straighten up. Ease the brakes in a bit. Close the brakes. And then try and get down. There you go. Yeah. Obviously, prioritise just landing before turning and stuff like that. That was fine, you did all of that well. The only thing I'd say, again, if you're at full